I think he was the first snitch that like went viral. Bro, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Yes, you is, bro.
I'm talking about, no, nigga, I'm talking about as a.
The Powerhouse attorney was able to secure 21 Savage a U visa agreement. What the U visa agreement says, you get to stay, you get status, you get a work permit. In exchange, though, you agree to testify against somebody who victimized you. So because 21 Savage was a victim of a shooting that left his homie dead and him almost dead, he qualified for that.
Y'all love each other. Y'all knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told you the first time and we swept it under the rug.
I've seen him do it.
But you know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. Nigga, fuck the streets. Fuck the streets. Yeah, I done told y'all for the last few months, I knew that this summer was going to be the summer that the streets start getting exposed by the internet. Too much stuff running into each other. And then on top of that, the law's coming and picking up all the street niggas. So look. So now, I'm just having to be off the block, but I got some real understanding. I don't judge. Big Bank's like a real OG. I'm talking about stay true to the streets forever. That's now. And he got M's in the streets, but 6ix9ine, see, he did it kind of international. So yeah, he like bigger than the streets, and the streets tried to cancel him. But now, like I told y'all finna happen, I learned this in LA. The internet is now bullying the streets. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I told LeBron, I'm like, stop crashing out. Put the switchies down. Who Shiesty said we got to take the shiesties off because the feds is coming. And 6ix9ine is trying to expose the OGs out of Atlanta. No. I got to go back to Magic City. I need respect in the city. 6ix9ine out here making it look bad for big banks. So look, MasoMoney, we about to see the full breakdown like 6ix9ine's interview with the OG of all the rappers in Atlanta, big banks.
6ix9ine destroyed and exposed Big Bank and the hypocrisy of the streets in his recent interview they just did. The reason why it was so bad for Big Bank is because 6ix9ine cornered Big Bank and put him in a situation where he had to defend the indefensible. Big Bank's kind of opened himself up to what was to come when the first question out of his mouth to 6ix9ine was, why do 6ix9ine wake up thinking about other men? Those other men were 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Atlanta rappers who criticized him.
First off, we're gonna get right into it. Why you wake up with niggas on your mind? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you on that type of time.
So
he trying to bully
I got
6ix9ine.
So
he ain't scared. He rich too.
When I wake up, right? I don't wake up with niggas on my mind. I wake up me responding to niggas, right? I'm from New York. I feel like a lot of rappers, they wake up and mention 6ix9ine. They not from New York. When Meek Mill mentioned me, right? When Meek Mill mentioned me, he not from New York.
And he ran up
when
on
Lil
Meek
Durk
Mill.
mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York. When 21 Savage mentioned me, he not from New York. Why do they got an opinion on my life, my case, not being from New York or having anything to do with my case? You know what I mean? In the same rap shit, though.
That's the mistake that Big Bang make, defending the indefensible. You are critiquing 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and other grown men.
But 6ix9ine,
and then the first thing out of your mouth when 6ix9ine says, nah, they spoke on me first is, well, y'all in the same field. They can that's just like that's not even like logically consistent, right? That's illogical. And you can't critique 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and Young Thug and others. Well, when 21 Savage was on your show, bringing up 6ix9ine unprovoked.
The fans got the voice.
Okay, but I feel like Poetic Flacco's gonna be biased on this because Poetic Flacco is also scared of the streets. I'm talking about never come there. See me, I'll be in the streets and I'm gonna run away from the streets and try to get the fuck on. So the thing is about 6ix9ine, the reason why no real nigga, Dirt, Von, 21, because this nigga is not from the streets at all. He's just decided to find some random street niggas that he never knew and said, yeah, this is my gang now. And then basically he sent them off. Now me, I think he snitched. But I think the niggas who be from the block, who homies telling on each other and niggas you grew up with 10, 20 years, I don't think they get penalized for snitching enough. I think because 6ix9ine is a nice kid who's not nice no more, I guess. he got penalized like an outsider for snitching. But the whole industry be snitching. Everybody know these niggas telling. Look, I don't judge. My favorite rapper is Gunna right now. Do your research. I just think this shit done.
How do you not get destroyed from the internet? I don't think they can destroy you if you just keep going.
He should have said 21 Savage should have stayed.
I'm not saying destroy you to the point where you go from 100 to 0, but they can take you from 100 to 40, 50. For sure. Overly. Quick, too. Oh, God. Let the wrong narrative get to going about you. Oh, God.
But I'm saying, what about the fight through them narratives, though? Because you got some fight through them narratives.
Still ain't getting no money like that, like they was.
I see.
Still ain't getting no money like they was, like the rap boy.
Who?
We been wearing lace fronts and shit.
I see what he's saying, though.
Who that?
Told in New York, man.
Because
Who
6ix9ine
told all
did
them
fall from international artists for that.
The Mexican.
Oh, you say he...
The internet took his down.
Our people are almost the most racist.
I think he
people,
just
but
stopped.
We can't be racist.
Nah, because he can't go.
Because that's really what it is.
Ain't no gas in the car. What you mean? He just stopped.
No, what I'm saying is, bro, you not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying was, like, bro, certain shit happens, and maybe it took a toll of you. Like Kanye, right? Let's say Kanye, for example. They've been trying to tear him down for forever.
Yeah, he made
When Buddy did what he did,
that's really
I think he was the first snitch that like went viral. Bro, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Yes, you is, bro.
I'm talking about no, nigga. I'm talking about as an artist, bro. I'm talking about as an artist, as a lit rapper. He was the first rapper that in the internet era snitched, bro. And it was public as. He got out. He tried to still act like I snitched. So what? I'll kill everybody still. And they like, man, shut up. And he's down.
So from a viewer perspective, because 6ix9ine played this clip before he got into 21 Savage and before he started talking about 21 Savage, he played this clip. And people got to see, while Big Bang is trying to police how 6ix9ine speak about 21 Savage, he's trying to shut down the conversation. I ain't here to speak about nobody else. But he allowed 21 Savage and others to speak on 6ix9ine. Now, when 6ix9ine started to grill Big Bang about 21 Savage, Big Bang looked crazy because 6ix9ine provided the information, put it on the screen. And there was a point where 6ix9ine asked Big Bang to read what's on the screen, and Big Bang deliberately skipped over the part that would make 21 Savage look crazy.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? Right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? This is the definition of a U.
21 Savage is a lawful permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga. While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017 following a 2013 shooting, his legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent residence after years of deportation proceedings. His legal team maintained. How do you get a U visa though?
Visa. As of October 2023, 21 Savage, Shia bin Abraham Joseph is a lawful permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga.
More than civilians because they run into
While
the
he
police all the time.
reportedly filed for a U visa, what the f is a U visa? While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017 following a 2013 shooting incident. His legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent resident after years of deportation proceedings.
What 6ix9ine is talking about is actually facts. WAC 100 actually posted 21 Savage U visa agreement a few years ago after their Clubhouse argument. But 21 Savage was arrested by ICE and detained. Now, Jay-Z and Roc Nation hired 21 Savage, a powerhouse attorney that got 21 Savage a bond. While 21 Savage was out on bond, fighting his immigration and fighting deportation, the powerhouse attorney was able to secure 21 Savage a U visa agreement. What the U visa agreement says, you get to stay, you get status, you get a work permit. In exchange, though, you agree to testify against somebody who victimized you. So because 21 Savage was a victim of a shooting that left his homie dead and him almost dead, He qualified for that. But in exchange, though, he has to agree. Now, that don't mean he's cooperating actively, but he has to agree that if the person, who shot him is caught, he has to agree to testify and cooperate against that person. He would also have to provide certain statements about him being shot, such as where he got shot, how he got shot, what the person was wearing, et cetera, et cetera. Now, he could have easily lied to them, but still in all, you still sign your name on a dotted line that you agree to snitch when it's time to snitch. So 6ix9ine is pointing that out like, hold on, 21 Savage got a U visa agreement. I haven't heard Big Bank and others call him out on this. Why? And because Big Bank and 21 Savage is cool, Big Bank really suffered, like combating 6ix9ine and rebuttaling this, and it made him look crazy because all we saw was him making excuses.
Look though, 6ix9ine Daniel, look.
Man, I fell down to
Hell no, hell no, bruh. Niggas had to go through so much real life street shit to get to become 21 Savage. I don't care if the nigga from England. Okay? So, yes, he did snitch, but nigga, I'm just like Big Banks. That don't count. That don't count because he had to get shot at to snitch by some ops. 6ix9ine got backdoored by the people he was trying to buy his friendship. Nope, that's not the same. Now, do I think more than half of these rappers have snitched? Starting to look like they have. It's starting to look like the snitches got the lead because they control the views. They control the internet narrative, not the streets no more. I think y'all saw Boosie and Vlad the same way Boosie thought he had the power Vlad have. No, you don't understand. The numbers is running it now. The views matter more than your damn street name and them bodies and that rapping, tapping, talking, fed talk you doing. Are you generating enough views to get the revenue or not? Y'all see the new streets, man. Social media, the new street. Come on, let's go on live. We finna start the live stream. Y'all ready? Y'all have a live stream from the trenches? Do I need security? Do you need ARPs? Or do you need switches? I don't know. I gotta think about it.
And picking and choosing and politicking what's snitching and what's not snitching.
What is a U visa? Let's see what a U visa is.
Bro, you...
No. Hold on. No, let's just see what a U visa is. What is a U visa?
Pause, y'all.
A U visa
on 6ix9ine's platform
is a U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims. Key word, victims.
See, man, what?
Hold on,
bro.
but let me finish. Hold on,
calm down,
no,
bro.
I know, hold on. Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on. Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point you should make it?
That's
you saying he was a victim?
It don't even matter if he didn't tell on nobody. From my understanding was that you're not allowed to sign any papers. You're not allowed to have a conversation after you get shot in your shit. You can't call 911 after you get robbed. You can't tell on your homie who stole out of your crib. You can't tell if you know exactly who killed your best friend because that's not street. That's why I said, why the fuck would I play that game? That's dumb as hell. That nigga needs to get told on, man.
I've seen him do it.
No, for I can look just like you, gang. Like if you get to doing all this shit, I'm just not gonna play street. A street nigga gonna look you in his eyes and say, "Nah, fo, I would never do that shit." And then on some little slimy shit, he gonna tell the police, "Don't tell nobody what I'm telling you right now." See me, I'm gonna let you know, fo. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to snitch. But nigga, you do the wrong thing.
Man, I fell down to my
them folks coming to get your ass, nigga. I'm closer to Gucci Mane and QCP and shit than this other shit these niggas talking about. Do your research on Gucci Mane and QCP making 100 millions and then deciding to snitch. I like that game plan. I think that's how black culture should go. I think this is wrong that 6ix9ine is trying to school the old niggas in the black culture. Who the fuck is 6ix9ine? That nigga's Daniel from fucking Maine or some shit. This nigga not from the block. But I ain't gonna lie, I respect the game, so I watch these videos. Y'all like my family, so I think we do the same thing.
A lot of people be victims, though. If you get shot, that's a victim.
Oh, yeah, I know a couple victims.
Okay. When they get shot, being in the street, that's a victim. What are you talking about?
All right, cool.
I know a
You
couple
can only
suspects
get a
too,
U
though.
visa,
Shit.
right? This is the definition. Let's slow it down, Bing. I know it's cut up. Sometimes the truth is just too much.
Bro, what I'm saying, that shit said, a
Just
U
read it
visa
slow.
benefits from non-citizen victims
Schoolers, nigga, I ain't gonna
who
lie,
have
this is
suffered
bad.
from certain crimes,
Okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there.
This is bad. This is somebody big.
This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people and
Physical abuse or
physical
Don't
abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of. What you gonna ignore that? That's what you got right now.
Big Bank heard 6ix9ine explain what a U visa is, explain how 21 Savage got the U visa, explain the stipulations of the U visa, read exactly what read the paragraph. Big Bank then reads the same paragraph and stopped
What
short
that mean, though, bro?
of when they
that
said
mean,
you
twin?
gotta cooperate against the person who victimized you, man. Again,
crazy.
yo, if Big Bank would have said, hey, listen, man, which he eventually did so, I do give him credit. If he would have said, hey, listen, man, yo, man, I'm not here to defend anybody who snitch or not, bro, right? Listen, if you got proof they snitch, tell them to come and defend themselves, man, all right? Because if they snitch, they snitch. All right, I don't give a damn, right? They, don't steal my partners. That would have been better.
Right.
But because 6ix9ine cornered him,
accountability in the
he
streets,
just couldn't
bro.
just lay down or lay over and have 6ix9ine just call them rat for the entire 2-hour interview. Because in that situation, now after this interview, now 21 Savage is mad at him for allowing 6ix9ine to just call him a rat and not vouch for him in front of 6ix9ine. But not vouching for 21 Savage when you think he did wrong would have been much better than Big Bank just playing dumb. I think at some point, 6ix9ine read exactly what was on paper very slowly, and Big Bank responded back with, what you mean? Just playing dumb.
Before this starts, bro, I think the problem as well is, even though 6ix9ine would be considered the first snitch, he's also the first person to understand the internet to this extent. Like, the main thing about street niggas, even niggas from the hood, niggas from blocks and shit, like, shit, I say the same thing being in Chicago compared to, like, being in nicer areas, right? Bro, the street niggas be the main niggas that be like, no, I don't do none of that internet shit, bro. That shit police as hell, that internet shit, folks. Then they'll get on live telling you who they killed. They'll make a song snitching on themselves. And then one of these people like Vlad TV, DJ Academics, we go on and on, Cam Capone, all of the, even from like Chicago, DJ UTV, 6ix9ine that made a whole platform. He about to pull it up like a reaction channel with the interviewers in the studio. I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing a little bit of homework right now. I think I need an LA headquarters. But look, like 6ix9ine's the first person to really manipulate the internet. Like I remember him getting Vaughn to make a song about him, getting Lil Durk to talk about him on Instagram Live. He's doing all these things because he understands the internet's way better than the streets. That's why he's low-key schooling Big Banks. And I respect Big Banks way more than 6ix9ine. Because I respect the streets. But on internet, media, money making, controlling the narrative, 6ix9ine has this nigga in a blender right now. While we're watching this video of him next to his Lambo, what is that, a Huracan? Oh no, this nigga got too much emotion. Holy fuck. This shit is bad. He taking this nigga to school. Is the streets dead, bro? I thought 21 Savage said fuck the streets, but we saving the streets. I'm gonna save the streets. Or like, I don't know. I gotta think about it.
What that mean though?
Bank, 21 Savage got a U visa. That means he was a victim in a crime. This is Bank. This is like this what I'm trying to say. So when you come at me calling me the Mexican, the lakefront, now shut it down. Yo, homie, every action has a reaction,
100%.
right? So now you're gonna make me
That
dig.
shit really don't mean shit though.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean shit.
So that's
the only. You saying that's the only way
Y'all
you
need
can
to
get a visa?
Yeah.
Don't give me the
Look,
6ix9ine
let's
side.
go down here, right? Cause
Some niggas
let's
do
look
really
down
dumb
here.
shit.
Like you can't even talk about these.
Man, come
bro. I don't want
man.
to. I'm trying to ask you questions.
Nah, but I know, Bank. But listen to me. Listen.
He ain't know he was gonna go to school.
I know
today.
it's
He was
hard to
trying be the
believe.
teacher.
I know it's like tough. I know it's like damn. Like I don't want niggas now looking into this. 21 Savage here on a U visa. That means he was a victim of a crime and is helping. Look, I'm not making this up.
I'm saying you done said this shit
So law
before plenty of
enforcement,
times. So what?
So now he mentioned me first on your podcast.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo,
I ain't never heard Big Bang stutter a day in my life, bro. Big Bang is articulate. Big Bang is a very smart and intelligent brother. But 6ix9ine gets to cooking to us, and bro, Big Bang gets to whoa. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. This ain't Wawa, man. Right? They don't got Wawas in Miami, homie. They only got Wawas on the East Coast. Okay?
That shit was not
So
funny.
whoa. Now, hold on, bro. Just admit it, hey, man. Yo, and at some point, Big Bang said the craziest stuff, bro. Oh my, yo, this was so freaking insane. Big Bang tries to make an excuse for the Atlanta Rats. So his excuse was, well, you told and got all of your co-defendants 100 years collectively. These other Atlanta Rats, they didn't do that. Like, they told, but they didn't tell like that. They got some wiggle rooms to their telling. Right? Some of them, right, only gave information to the police. We can't even identify who got arrested and went to jail for the information they provided, but they provided information, though, they told.
Outlaw YN said that
right?
shit.
They tried to get folks locked up, but nobody got locked up, so, there's some wiggle room here. But 6ix9ine walked him back in the corner. Are you saying there's degrees to snitching? Are you saying telling on one person is fine, but telling on 5 is not fine? Are you saying, like, telling on 5 is worse than telling on 1? 6ix9ine walked him into a corner that, like 6ix9ine knew. 6ix9ine is intelligent, and he knew that Big Bang can't just outright say, telling on one person, right, is objectively better than telling on 5.
I don't know why.
He knew he couldn't say that because the rules of the streets, that's illogical, says that's not the case. And if Big Bang would have said that on camera, folks would have woke up today looking at him a little crazy.
100%.
Because it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself. I'm gonna keep it a brick. You can't compare yourself, bro. You got over 100 and some years, man. That's different than all this shit you talking about. That can be nothing word than that's locked up.
but I'm
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a break with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, so that's a argument.
Who got over 100 years though?
I'm saying all them collective. That's 100 and some years.
Bro, you just making that up.
You want to pull it up? Google
pull it
it.
up.
Google it. How much time did, what's the name of the people, get collectively? It's over 100 years, bro. That's
I don't know. But you saying like me. Oh, matter of fact, let's see. I love this, y'all. I love this.
No, I'm just saying that's a difference, though.
I love this though. Remember what he's saying and clip it back. I want y'all to rewind this when I pull it up.
He's producing. Big Bang
Watch
is
this.
talking. He's doing a whole production right now.
But is that different, though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas
He
who
got
got
his ass on a Hollywood
basically
movie.
wiggle
He thought
room.
we was talking in the
You
streets.
know what I'm saying?
Ain't
This
no
shit
wiggle
different.
room.
This shit different
So
out here.
Bank, if you walking down the street, right? If you walking down the street,
No, you gotta
if you
type.
walking down the street,
Let me type
and a big brolic dude smack your girl ass and one scrawny dude smack your girl ass, what you gonna do? You can't treat somebody different. I can't treat the scrawny different. Not everybody get the same treatment. A rat is a rat, right or wrong? There's no levels to this rat and shit. Is it?
Nigga funny as shit.
The Gunna discussion was even worse because 6ix9ine pulled up a tweet from 21 Savage where 21 Savage is saying that Gunna told before, and they all knew Gunna told before, but yet, they slid it under the rug for Young Thug. So 6ix9ine pulling this tweet like, hold on, bruh. So all you guys knew Gunna told before, like y'all knew about the Crime Stopper video, but yet y'all hit that under the rug, right, as a favor for Young Thug?
You know what type of time I'm
Big
on.
Bang then tried to say, like that Gunna never told, Gunna didn't tell. Then 6ix9ine pulled up the Crime Stopper video where Gunna is identifying, hey, bruh, that man right there, he's the one who really did it, but they got my cousin in jail for it because my cousin had on the same clothes as him, but he the one that really did it. Big Bang read it, seen it, heard it, and had an excuse for Gunna. And this is where I believe that everybody said, all right, bruh. We might not like 6ix9ine, man, but at some point, if you're the only person who's prepared to speak the truth. Like, if you're the only person in an interaction who is speaking the truth and being honest, then even though we might like Big Bang more, we might respect Big Bang more, we kind of have to like give this to 6ix9ine. Like, all right, bro, you got it, man. You got Big Bang. Because Big Bang was put in a position, it's a lose-lose, man. Yo, you keep it real, you lose your relationships, right? And you don't keep it real, well, you look like this, right? You look unprepared, you look overwhelmed, and you know, you look like a hypocrite, right? Again, that's with all due respect, because I rock with Big Bang.
Accountability is,
and I like the and the way Poetic Flacco was explaining it is perfect, right? Like 6ix9ine isn't doing anything crazy. He's just explaining the hypocrisy in it. And Big Banks is like the leadership of the Atlanta streets. Y'all know Atlanta is in shambles right now because everybody been snitching for the last 10, 15 years, apparently. And then on top of that, all these folks in the A, a lot of these people, the moment they get some money and power, they get to doing them harder drugs and so it's like going, that's just starting to level out right now. The thing about Gunna was, only thing I think the problem was that he didn't start his image like this. Being in the position of just living a good, wholesome life and being healthy and being influential and traveling wasn't as cool as the streets for the last 15 years. Now that all the streets is going to jail, now everyone's coming to the realization like, hold on. Maybe shiesty mass, robbing, stealing, shooting ops, and doing dumb shit doesn't make sense. Maybe we should take the Gunna route from the start and be healthy. Learn how to build businesses. Go to the gym. Go to a run club. Let's focus on wearing nice fashion. Let's not be wasteful with our money. Let's capitalize on our opportunities and become bigger than the streets. And now that Gunna back doing good, here come everybody when they see you back doing good, way better than they thought. Y'all niggas fix that shit, gang. Y'all love each other. Y'all knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told you the first time and we swept it under the rug.
I've seen him do it.
For you know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. Nigga, fuck the streets. Fuck the streets. We ain't get shit but trauma for this shit. Everybody know we got PTSD in this shit, man. It's time for us to change the narrative. Why is 6ix9ine having to be the person that reminds the leadership of Black community that, hey, maybe we should come together as a people and support doing positive? This shit don't make sense to me, fool. Like, this shit never made sense to me. I don't know. I ain't street enough, fool. I am not willing to die or go to prison for you. You're going up the road, nigga. Try it if you want to.
my thing is like, yeah, I told, but these niggas was sleeping with my baby mom, stealing millions, kidnapping me. They did all of this.
Yeah,
that's accountability. I said it on the first live when I came on.
I'm telling on that nigga, man.
I wore it. This is what you call no accountability.
Facts.
We knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug. You call that accountability?
But Gunna ain't tell no first time.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Nah, let's watch this shit.
You talking about what?
You tell me how this not telling.
That Jasmine wasn't shot.
It was just a coincidence, huh?
Red. That Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red. That Jasmine wasn't shot.
It was just a coincidence on how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood and Debo had on regular shirts.
Let police do their job.
Hold up, hold
on, babe. My bad.
Hold.
So yeah, I got tricked, y'all. Because if y'all watch any of my videos, all our big homies, everybody that we know who was older than us when we was young, told us that, and I ain't no criminal, right? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I just look like where I'm from. I just look like my family, okay? But, bro, you get told that you're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to take the charge. I'm starting to understand the moment you get power, that's just somebody sending you off. Because that's very evidently what you're supposed to do. Yeah, free my people, fuck your people. I'm telling, and they matching red because you already know we too bloody. You know, this life get too bloody. So like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't think that little folks now should be looking at this shit like, yeah, you right, folks. We shouldn't say nothing. All I say is, don't tell on yourself. No snitching. Shut the fuck up till you get a lawyer. But if somebody else did something, why would I take a charge for a nigga? Why would I waste my one life for some nigga to stay true to an imaginary code that none of the niggas you look up to follow? That don't even make sense.
I've seen him do it.
Oh, you asked me a question. Bro, you can stop hitting that bullshit, bro. That DJ walked that shit down, bro. You just showed the video. Hold up.
You said Gunna didn't tell the first.
That's telling. You say that's telling?
All right.
I'm asking you. You saying is that telling?
Can I explain myself?
That's a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. And let me.
You want to see how?
Yeah, go ahead.
You police? Why you painting a picture for it? It's the streets.
What'd he say? He said somebody's name?
The same exact
I'm asking a question.
He just had on the hood.
I ain't defending the name. I'm asking you a question.
Yo, hold on. Just listen.
That nigga some bullshit.
Look, hear the names.
No, he said my cousin. That's his cousin name.
Hold on.
Red. The pictures claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
No, they ain't what he said.
Hold on.
Let me see. That what he said?
The pictures claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red. Let me
hear it again.
You want to hear it
It
again?
said what? The police said it. Gunna ain't say that.
Oh, man. Yo, I love that you
Gunna say
watch
that?
this in real time.
I'm just asking a question, my nigga. I'm not here to defend no nigga, bro. Whoever wrong, they wrong. Didn't he say that, though?
Coincidence on how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color. He just had on a hood and B.O.D. had on regular shirts.
Kids believe that mistaken identity played a big role in this case. And he
This is
read
bad, bro.
that pictures claims Ben and
So
Carter.
he over here doing police
6ix9ine
work,
is bullying
saying,
the streets,
y'all got the wrong person.
It's all
Then we
bad.
find out that 6ix9ine actually paid
Poetic
Big Bank to be
Flocka
there.
with 6ix9ine.
So Big Bank should have already known if 6ix9ine is that excited,
Right,
if he
got a
is that
whole-
eager to have you come in, it's gonna be something. So not Big Bank's best performance. He's still a great interviewer, but I feel like in this interview, you try to
walked shit
defend the
down,
indefensible and it just came off bad. Now, others have reacted to this interview since it's dropped and they, share the same sentiment. Charleston White reacted to this interview and here's what he had to say.
6ix9ine is 6ix9ine has a production team. He has a production mind.
Mm-hmm.
He's very skilled. He's very tactical in interviews and editing and putting out the good. His team gonna make you sense. The nigga good. He know how to control his narrative.
Oh, maybe similar.
He been trying to sit down with the rap world. He been trying to sit down in the rap world. They been shunning him. They wouldn't let him in. Mexican boy. But you gotta think, homie, the Mexican boy came and played to the fullest.
Right. Perfect.
Came and played to the fullest. Put on. So check in, right? He grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up with. So he done took on us.
Yep.
Come being real with
He
us.
running this shit. Off
So-
what I just watched.
When he give
I
up,
don't got no emotions with it.
he take his lick. He take his lick. He don't run from the shame of telling. He don't run from
I'll
it.
tell you
He
what
come
it
out and say,
is.
man, I did this. He take his lick like a man. He don't come back and still try to build the street. He come take his lick and say, I'm fell from grace.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the hip-hop
That's
world
how it's
embraced it.
supposed to
They
be.
were trying to spit on it because had nobody been caught snitching yet. The Woody tapes ain't came out yet.
Mm-hmm.
So none of that. But if we real, when have the Mexican ever been wrong for telling on the? Because when the Mexican go to the feds, the Mexican cartel, the Mexican plug, all of them tell on one another. So let me bring you back to America.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexican plug, the Mexican that always tell on to give up the mayates. So when they go to the feds and they get with they Mexican people and they show their paperwork and they gave up a mayate, they don't get a snitch label. SA don't get a snitch label for giving up the Mayate. He didn't give up a Vato, Holmes. He didn't give up a Vato, Holmes. He gave up the Mayates. The Mayates was stupid for letting the Vato in with the Mayates because the Vato don't let the Mayates in with them. So
Right.
So the Mexicans been giving up the Mayates. So he didn't break no codes in his world.
Dumb shit.
All he ever wanted was to come sit down and let's talk about facts. That's why he keeps saying I walk down facts, because y'all wouldn't never let him bring the facts to y'all media platform.
That's true.
Or if y'all did, y'all tried to shame him, y'all tried to ridicule, y'all moved the goalpost for other people. So I remember telling Banks a year ago, say, Banks, you either street or you go do journalism.
Facts.
You can't be a journalist media. These street rules and privileges. He said, man, I'm not in the street, but I'm saying, Banks, you still got the residue because some of the codes you still honor.
Right, you
6ix9ine cooked them. But I do disagree with people saying that Banks can't. Yo, Banks can still have his code and his honor and still be big in media. Like, he could still say, yo, I'm from the streets. I'm not going to snitch, right? Those are my codes. I'm not about to impose my codes on other people. Like,
is Big Banks as big as Poetic Flacco, for example? I think he's just saying he'd be limited because, for example, anybody could watch Poetic Flacco. Even a civilian could watch Poetic Flacco, right? Because he's just giving you straight up news with no extra stuff to it. And everybody knows YouTube is better than news now, because when the last time you turned your TV on? So, what's Big Bank's TV show called? I don't know. But I just wonder if he's the same, if he's bigger than him, or are they similar in terms of the audience? Because Big Facts, Big Facts Network. I seen his stuff on one of my brand pages before. Yeah, so he's at 300,000 people that follow his platform, and Poetic Flacco is at 375. So they're almost at a crossroad right now. And so actually, this is the bigger platform talking about Big Bang. But I think the only issue with this would be that he can't reach all demographics, because there's certain people that when they hear any street shit, they immediately just turn. They can't hear it. They ain't nobody trying to hear all that negativity. You know, there's people out here who only live lives of all positivity. All that negativity can't come into the energy bubble. That shit get tiresome, brother. They get tired for you, bro.
Like you know, he can say that he don't gotta compromise like his morals and principles for this media stuff. He could have a strict line between I'm not gonna snitch, I won't snitch. That's just me though. While still not imposing his standards on other people. I don't see like Big Bank imposing his standards on other people. But Gucci Mane told Big Bank said, man, Gucci Mane is still my brother, man. Mm-hmm. Right? Like straight up. Now, Wack 100 also tapped in and also spoke. And Wack 100 called out, like the culture. Because when Wack 100 sat down with 6ix9ine, it was right after 6ix9ine told and got released from prison. And street dudes gave Wack 100 a hard time for sitting down with 6ix9ine. They looked at it as Wack 100 condoning and co-signing, like the snitching. Well, Wack is saying, hold on, why y'all not giving Big Bank the exact same backlash and pressure y'all gave me for sitting down with 6ix9ine, which is also a very fair point.
Right.
Listen, let's walk this shit down.
Okay, now the Unc.
5 years ago.
The Unc now beefing. How old is this nigga?
When I get the call from Act.
Now they got more understanding.
6ix9ine want to interview with you. You up for it? For sure. What the streets gonna think about you? Nigga, the streets.
Fuck the streets.
When I did it, y'all heard 21 Savage come on there and say, yo, Wack, that was lame. You interviewed 6ix9ine, everybody talking. When this Valley ninja kicked the dough in. When this wolf chose his own path. And to this day, me and little bro, me and Daniel, 6ix9ine, whatever you want to call him, right. We straight, we tight, we solid.
For sure.
Now I look up, Big Banks go on there. I want to hear all y'all call him a lame. Because there's no reason to talk to 6ix9ine. He ain't did nothing new but continue to grow and flourish in his career. It ain't been no new this or new this.
But the thing is, a lot of the rap and black community is built on street stuff like snitching and all this stuff. So as it comes down to it, all he did was go on with his life. You're right. But the problem is his life and the one decision he made has become a helm and heading thing for the whole black community. If they wrote a book, you'd have to put this nigga in it for the first rap snitch of the hip hop drill rap era. And now, as a byproduct, this guy is just running the circles around these niggas because now he has the industry connections of a rich black man, rapper, snitch, savage. But I follow my own code of ethics and morals. So he could go on any interview. He could talk to the OG who's running a bunch of niggas' lives. Ain't Wack 100 owning niggas? No disrespect. I mean running his block. My fault. You know it's like a thin line in the trenches between like a nigga owning you and just running his block. Because somebody got to pay for you to get in the venue with us, bro. Okay? So that's what OG Wack does. So with that being said, I mean, somebody got to run the trenches. We just didn't know it was going to be the internet until this year when the feds came and got everybody.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the
So
law
look,
came.
y'all, I've seen enough. I got some understanding. I make some money, okay? So make sure y'all watch another video because, to be honest with you, I've been gone for a few days. I got to get back on it. But they told me Kodak had some problems. They said the dude who smoked Julio crying because he was a Fortnite kid like Daniel is going bad. All right, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, and watch another video. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out, family.